Hello.
Hello! I'm sorry for being loud.
No?
Sorry that we're late.
Yeah.
This is
Really
Tira's
late.
fault.
So yeah, this today. Like I love that there's always something, but yeah, today it's her fault.
She She decided she really hates the cat.
Yeah.
She chased 2 cats today.
Two cats. 2 different cats.
Both from next door.
Both related to each other.
Mm-hmm.
One of them in the front, one of them in the back.
And the second time she
Second time she like scraped her nails. I mean, she broke a nail a couple weeks ago now. No, last week.
Last week.
Yeah, it was last week. She broke a nail and it's been healing okay, but when she chased the cat the second time, she like scraped it maybe on a patio. We're not sure. It bled a little bit anyway, so now she's feeling really sorry for herself.
Yeah.
And so far she hasn't like yelled or anything. She's just sorry for herself.
Yeah, and won't eat.
And yeah, but that's you didn't need to.
Okay, fine.
She doesn't eat when she's feeling sorry for herself. That's quite normal for dogs anyway.
It is, yes, sorry.
But because we were sort of trying to encourage her to eat something, we took a little bit longer with dinner.
Yeah.
She's had a little painkiller, her little doggy painkiller, so hopefully she feel better. She's sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, it's both of us staring at our sleeping dog, going like, yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah, you're so old. But she seems pretty comfy when she's asleep. It's when she's standing up on it, she's like, oh, I feel sorry for myself and I'm so miserable. Look at me huddle over, or like the world is ending. Or would you like a hat for that pity party? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I am. There is a sliver of one eye watching me. You don't like that I'm ratting you out to the internet? No? God. I'm going to try and be normal. But you know how it is? In talking to Tiri or Socket? Both. Yeah, I'm like sick with worry every time. Like it's so normal, and I know exactly what caused it. She was absolutely fine, and then she chased the cat, and then her toe was a little bit bleedy, and it was the same toe that she like broke the nail on a week ago. It's 100% know what this is, but my stomach is like.
Yeah, and also she's old, so
yeah,
it's like always extra worrying.
I know exactly. What?
Just looking at her.
You didn't have to lean in. Yeah. She's gonna think she's in trouble.
Yeah. She's a good dog.
She's a very good dog.
Even when she's not.
Okay. Anyway. So, hi.
Hello.
Old age doesn't stop you from being a bonus boss. That's also true. She's definitely that boss that comes around when your HP is on like 2 points and you think you've just beaten the game and you're tired and you just want to go home.
Yeah.
And then she comes around and goes, oh no, I hurt my foot, and you die. That's the boss that she is.
Yeah. God, she really is.
The boss that comes around when you're like, okay, cool. I think if nothing else happens, I can keep on with my life relatively on track and get lots of work done and maybe make some money to get out of this hole. And she comes around and goes, hey, watch this. I'm gonna shit myself stupid. I love her so much.
That's the problem.
I love her so much, but she's definitely a bonus boss. It's true. Terry, right? Yes. Yes, Terry. Unless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terry.
Yes. Still cheaper than children. Yes, it's true. Yes. Still cheaper than children, which is good because we couldn't afford those. Like, no, holy moly, even God. If we wanted them, we could not afford them.
This economy?
Yeah. I'm sure they're both house trained. Terry is, definitely.
Jury's out on me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start the game. Boop. Weird how Socket keeps scratching her ear though. Yeah, I know. I think Socket might have fleas, chat. Probably get her dewormed as well, because she does keep eating garbage. Isn't that right, my darling? Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah. Sure is. Got some dog bold in her, definitely. In her ancestry, right? Okay. Okay, mobile phone. We didn't need to vibrate so loudly. We did not need that, thank you. Okay. Turn the volume down. Yes, I've been listening to audiobooks. I do not need audiobooks to happen loudly on stream. We do not have
the rights. Well, it's a good book.
It's a great book. It's my favourite book. Well, one of them. It's my favourite Terry Pratchett.
Which one is it?
Thief of Time.
Yes, that's it.
Thief of Time is my favourite Terry Pratchett book.
Oh.
Unapologetically. I adore it. I don't know if it's nostalgia or if it really is that good, but I've loved it since I read it when I was a teenager, and yes. I just really like wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I really love that.
No way.
Yeah,
Never could have guessed.
Yeah, you can, if you give me some wibbly wobbly timey wimey, oh, we're back in the past and stuff happened, and I'm just like, okay, I'm yours, baby. Just how it goes. Blah 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 blah. I was doing a thing. What am I doing?
Did you boot the game?
I did boot the game. I am opening Stream Manager. I'm giving you the headphones.
Oh yeah.
Because you need to listen to this.
I do need to listen to this.
You don't need to listen to this, but you know. I'm gonna open chat on my phone so I can keep an eye on stream. I'm gonna do that and hope that any second now the game shows up. There we go. Oh yeah, and you need that.
I do.
Oh yeah, that's something that I was going to do though before I forget.
Oh yeah. This is very important. Sorry for the Tamagotchi noises.
Oh yeah. Is that the right one?
I think so. Click.
Huh?
Oh no, it's good. Ignore what I said.
Click. What? Is that the right one?
I think so.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes. Now how do I make that go away? I'll be right with you.
We're professionals, chat.
There we go. I love how it just went off my screen, off the edge.
Yeah.
Plop, boop.
There we go.
I meant to do that yesterday. Now I can quit.
Part of the special club.
Yeah, part of the special club. I meant, yeah.
Don't forget to pause chat.
Oh yeah, unpause chat pause due to scroll.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Move that. Let's go, Piel.
Yeah.
Can I get this out without collapsing that entire
Let's
thing
find
that
out.
I've built around it? Oh my god.
Chat, let me know if the sound is okay.
There we go.
It should be okay. Nothing got you. Oh. Oh.
I like that you're acting like this is somehow a problem for you when it.
I know,
in reality,
it's for you. That was sympathy groaning for you.
Oh, it's just as well that I'm not in any way off my game because I'm worried about the dog. Like, okay. Me, blah, 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 blah. There are people outside.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I've got no pride.
Reminder, we have single glazing. They will hear it.
Oh, yeah. Even with the windows shut, they will absolutely hear whatever the hell. Oh, it's alright. It's the neighbours across the road. They've also got no pride.
Is it Steve?
No, it's Steve's child.
Yeah,
Steve.
fine, but it's Steve's family.
Well, normally Steve is the one who walks the dog with the child in the night. Anyway. Yeah. Hi, Steve. Welcome back. Brackets. We're using a pseudonym for the purposes of...
Yes.
His name is not actually Steve.
He looks like a Steve.
Yeah, well, that's why we call him Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we called the person who lived there before, Jeff.
He was definitely a Jeff.
And his wife was Jeffica. And his name wasn't Jeff, and her name wasn't Jeffica. Anyway. I was stealing the urn as Musk the Musk, just as I announced I would. Steve likes to wrestle alligators. He could never. He's weedy. He's a little tech bro. Surely you jeffed.
So this photograph is the proof, correct?
Good. Indeed, it is. And
and the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask.
A mask. Pew! That is why I am called Musk. Pew! The Musk.
But conveniently, that also means there is no way to tell who this really is. What do you mean? Oh.
Ha! Are you saying that this is not in fact... Look at me. What the fuck is this? Why are we awful Russian now? What the fuck? Ah, comrade. Where the fuck did that even come from?
It's all the coffee he's been drinking. It's affecting his voice.
Oh my god, you're telling me that coffee is spiked with a little of vodka. Oh. Yeah. Yet. Let's start with gumshoe and we'll work our way down the register, shall we? Fuck, I'm sorry. I think you would make it more bearable with a Russian accent. Yes, but it might put me on a list. I think. You took the Russian blend today. Don't want any coffee from the Kremlin. Oh god, no, imagine. Imagine. You little, what's it called?
Oh, what was
it? Polonium.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what it was? I fucking forget. And if a Russian gives you an umbrella, my god, walk away. Yeah, pal. Yeah, pal. Are you saying this is not, in fact, look at me? Close, no cigar. I will work on it. Are you saying that this is not, in fact, look at me? We'll carry on. I will work on this. I will work on this now, I guess. That it could be an accomplice dressed up. Fuck! Wait! Okay. I've never had this problem before. We are from New Jersey. Okay, New Jersey. Close. Doctor. Come on. Doctor. Are we from New Jersey or are we from Boston? We might be from Boston. I get them confused. Probably not something I should admit in public.
It's okay. It's not as if the Americans can tell all the English accents apart.
Or even the European ones. Give us your best walk in here. Yeah, I can do it up there. I can't do it down. This is really bad. Okay. Give us your best. I'm walking over here.
Is it because
Pal.
Is it because we haven't seen enough Fat Tony?
Fat Tony was in an episode that we watched like 3 days ago.
Yeah, true.
And I was once again measuring myself by the fact that I cannot do Fat Tony's accent. And apparently today, I can do it even less. Fucking hell. This is embarrassing. And it could be an accomplice dressed up as Pew the Mask to create an alibi. It sucks, but it's what we've got. Oh ho! What an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice?
Do we name the accomplice, or are we gonna say it's Ron?
I guess it has to be, but like
we can't. We just have to give it up for now. Like
for now, we'll see if there's one like.
Yeah, if Look At Me was at KB security during the murder, the backup does. Then mask, the mask in this picture has to be a fake.
My wife's been asking me about the money. Where is the money? Why haven't you got the money from Marge? Close. We'll do it. But you see what I mean? I hear him in my head. I can't say him in my mouth.
Yeah.
Then there really was an accomplice.
Right now, I have no idea who it was.
I don't have any idea right now either.
And even if you do, you go like, you know what I'm thinking, right, Phoenix?
Jesus Christ on a pogo stick. Yes.
I hate it when people do that. I hate it when people do it, like, to me in real life. It's like, see, just tell me.
Yeah, but sometimes I like to make you guess.
Baseless objections are just what that guy wants. There's got to be another way, and I'm going to find it.
Why you remember that bit from the pretzel episode, God knows. Sometimes there is just stuff from episodes that just sticks, though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember any of the bits from the episodes that stick. But there are bits from episodes that I use regularly in daily life.
Yeah.
But they're from like season God knows how long ago. Like the X-Files one with Mr. Burns.
Yeah, but
I had
that one is so funny.
I had that one recorded off the TV on VHS.
Wow.
The 90s. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job.
I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point.
That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
You sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right?
Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target.
I see. You truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes. Evil is what I am. Hey, Nick, isn't there something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lord Lee Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
You know, that's true. It is kind of odd.
A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness.
So, by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here. Is that correct?
Indeed it is. That is it! The very thing that proves I committed the crime. Yes, the word burr.
Having Timber and Procopia constantly go burr. Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know I said I've been Procopia pilled, but I've been Procopia
You've been
pilled.
Procopia pilled, uh-huh.
The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say that almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose.
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up.
Yeah, I switched to only, which is just, I understand why,
Yeah.
but I do find it a real shame. I mean, it's
It
why
is
everybody's
really
buying a
upsetting.
Switch 2 now.
Yeah, we finally, just because the price is going up, we've finally, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's really good. It's really fun. If you like that sort of game, which both of us kind of do. We all have days like that. Indeed, it turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime, after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad, blue melody.
It looks like I'd better gather information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's got to be something phony in that photo.
The time at which the camera captured Damask was the same time as the murder.
About the camera that took this photograph.
Oh, come now. It is all too clear what you are thinking. You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you? Well, clearly no. Yeah, it was the PAL blend. I screwed up again. I'm afraid that is impossible. Oh, hey, there we go.
He back. I said he back, as in like...
The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
I see. It looks like I'd better find something else that could be suspicious.
So this alibi is false.
It has to be. Or he couldn't have killed Mr. Pollard at KB Security.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
There are two possibilities. Either the mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is.
Is that the beginning again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Timestamp might be correct, but it's the lack of date. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Because the paint.
The paint is, but don't forget that the statue had been moved out of the way after the crime as well, and the sword was broken. So it's like, yeah, it has to be the date for sure, because it doesn't say. I'm trying to remember when the thing with the brooch happened.
I mean, this thing?
Oh, when it was, yeah, found in the shadow of the statue, yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're right.
You're right. God, you're right. But that was...
Hold on. It's not visible in the
no,
photo
it's missing.
here.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be, here, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on
like,
the...
on the collar?
Yeah. So...
It's a toffee. It's a real toffee.
I don't know.
Everyone said something about it, but I don't know if he specified when.
Yeah.
And I think I was falling asleep when we
same.
did that. So, yeah, when Adrian dropped the Urn's box 2 weeks ago, she also knocked over some paint.
So yeah, this would have looked like that.
The paint is still there. Yeah, and he definitely said the speckled urn.
Yeah.
It would also wouldn't that mean it's at least his costume, Ron's costume. But we also found the brooch, or somebody found the brooch. Why do we have the brooch again? I genuinely don't remember finding it.
Didn't we find it on with the statue?
Yeah. It said it was found in the shadow of the statue, but when?
I don't remember either.
Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. Wait a second.
Huh?
Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. Go back to the box. The paint splatter?
The paint...
At the very end of the...
Yeah. Sorry.
When Adrian dropped the urns box 2 weeks ago, she also knocked over some paint. Didn't she say that she put the statue on top of the stain to hide it, like, straight away?
Yeah, she did, I think.
So, was it moved last night or was it moved 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's... Oh. Oh.
I'm so confused. Like, we can't question her about it now, but...
No.
Because didn't she say that last week when we talked to her? Wasn't she like,
know.
oh yeah, I moved the statue on top to hide the thing, the mark on the
Yeah.
floor? I'm a bit confused. At this point, I feel like I need to make a diagram of what happened. Yeah, right? The fact that we don't actually... The fact that we get way too much info in some cases
Yeah.
when it's really easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then nowhere near enough. Would you stop looking at the dog?
I'm sorry.
You're making me even more nervous.
Sorry.
She hasn't died yet.
No, I know.
And if you keep looking at her
Yeah.
and she notices you looking at
No,
her,
you're right.
she will feel worse because
I-
she starts panicking when we look at her too much
I know.
and starts thinking that she's dying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's outside the warehouse, since the door you thought was outside is actually the inside. Yeah, because like the door that leads to the back part is the warehouse storagey
Yeah.
area. And I don't know. The statue says it was carried into the warehouse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was that thing you could push in one of the questions, but it was
Yeah,
does
it
the room we
requires
go
me-
in count as the warehouse? I don't know. I think it's like the security bit outside the warehouse, but I'm not sure because the game's not particularly clear and we don't have a
No,
map.
it's super annoying. Yeah, we don't have like a map that says warehouse on this
Yeah,
chunk.
and now we also don't have the evidence because
Yeah.
you've closed it.
Sorry, put it back up. Which chunk of evidence would you like to look at?
The statue again, please. Yeah, carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. Didn't she say that it had arrived that day? Even.
Maybe.
Didn't when we talked to her before the urn got stolen? Didn't she literally say it had arrived that day?
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's really stupid. I wonder if I can find... Chair. Timeline confusion. I know, right? I'm wondering if I can find the case on to interwebs. If my browser would like to stop freezing, please and thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I know. I left you on Reddit. You don't like it. Yeah, that's fine. Trials and Tribulations. Ace Attorney walkthrough. Game facts?
We just corrected that the camera had captured Master at the same time as the murderer. I mean, the murder.
I mean, this is the thing, I don't think for a second that this is important,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm hung up on, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can try pushing for that one question and just throwing some people at him.
I scrolled way too far down.
Oh.
That's fine. Like, I scrolled to like the next bit, like the next case. I mean, the next
I should do.
Edgeworth was there.
Oh, well.
I was like, wait,
Something to
what?
look forward to.
Huh? Umbrella.
Hmm.
That's too far back.
Hold on, I'll We'll see about pressing for a second.
My own power arrived just as Phoenix is cleaning the toilet again. We didn't unlock anything else.
No.
HW said there was another thing to push in a question. Was
Yeah,
there more than just the accomplice one?
I thought it was just the accomplice one.
Because the accomplice one, I don't know if we've got an accomplice.
Yeah. Here, like, yeah.
Because I still don't know who that could be. Unless we are talking about,
Yeah, shall I just do name the accomplice for a
but,
sec?
yeah, have you saved?
Yeah, saved.
Okay. Then yeah, do that.
If Luke Acme was at KB Security during the murder, then the mask, the mask in this picture has to be fake. Do you think they did a switcheroony?
I mean, I think there's every chance that that is in fact, Thingamy. Because he was being told.
Yeah.
But, I don't... We had a whole conversation about the fact that we have no idea who it could be, but then that doesn't mean much because we often have conversations about how I have no idea who it can be when we've literally been screaming the answer for like an hour.
Yeah.
So,
exactly. He had an accomplice.
Now, remember you've said that, Mr. Trite, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to a penalty myself.
Yeah.
that penalty is probably boiling hot too.
So, who is it, Mr. Trite? Who was the accomplice?
Let's just, shall we just go with,
Yeah, he would know it was on a different date, you'd think, but at the same time...
But also the fact that they dropped the wallet very conveniently at the scene of
but
the
then
murder.
he was there at the scene of the murder, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was this person.
Okay,
Okay,
so no. Well, maybe it was What's-Her-Face. But I don't think we know yet.
The music did go,
Ha! That's quite the prank you're trying to pull. Do you have any evidence that this person is, in fact, the accomplice?
Well, the aura that this person has around them is...
Oh, Payu did it. Gotcha.
If you're going to judge someone by their aura, you'd be right up there as the #1 suspect, Mr. Wright. Okay.
Everyone judge Socket by her aura. The green-haired criminal.
Correct. I jumped the gun on that one, yeah.
Oh, well, at least he didn't pick it up this time. We're at
yeah, it is exactly what the judge constantly does.
Yes, it does.
Huh?
Okay, so good to know.
What?
Yeah, the location is called the basement warehouse.
Okay.
By the way, so we can assume that the whole location
so that
is location Lordly Taylor basement warehouse, the area sure looks dank and creepy.
So that means that the moved around to the warehouse could just be anywhere.
She mentions that all of the valuable items are still stored in this warehouse. Talk to her about agent blah 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 blah. She mentions that the warehouse is well protected. Right away, a large golden statue should stand out at you. Imagine this to find out. It's a statue of Army Faye. It just arrived this morning. Army Faye's golden statue will be added to the court record. The statue is also holding the ceremonial sword. So the actual walkthrough. I can't find the dialogue itself, but the walkthrough says it arrived this morning, which confirms that the statue arrived. So, but when she said that she pulled it on top of the paint to hide the paint, presumably she did that literally that day, since the statue only just arrived, which seems odd to me, but what do I know? Third point again, feel like the photo is the evidence to push. Okay.
That's good. So by photograph you mean this piece of evidence, is that correct?
Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime.
The very thing that proves you committed the crime? Surely even you understand it by now.
Lordly Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it.
Yeah, dispute.
Yeah, that means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice. You two have committed crimes.
Come on, think long and hard about that night. Oh wait, no, we get a different. The basement warehouse and this picture that supposedly captures it. It's got to be here. Isn't there something funny about this picture?
I mean, yeah, you bet
But
there
yeah,
is,
you bet
because
there
there's
is.
no statue
Why didn't we
there.
get that before? What the fuck?
Isn't that odd?
Why the fuck would you... What? Like, we did push this one. We did...
I thought we did, but...
What?
No, we didn't say that he had an accomplice. We haven't reloaded, have we?
I have reloaded.
We have reloaded.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's weird. Maybe we had to go all the way round and then do it.
Yeah. Ugh.
Because, yeah, we did that. And then it was like...
Yeah.
Oh, what did...
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get that option anyway, that's for sure.
Mm.
Are you implying that picture is a fake? This picture, whatever. Is it some gotta exhaust everything thing? Yeah, I think it maybe?
I've seen this game... Ow.
Maybe we just need to push it several times. You're right this week,
I've
though.
chewed my tongue.
Ow. Did we push it on this particular piece? Because I remember the very first part where it was like, yes, this photograph proves. Oh, wait. Didn't he say also, like, oh, you know, you're going to accuse me of changing the timestamp on the photo, but I can't have done that.
Mm.
And now we're pushing it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to push it multiple I don't fucking know.
Ugh.
Because, like... Anyway, are you implying that this picture is a fake?
You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night, before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. Very well then. Sorry. Let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph do you find funny?
Hilarious.
This here.
This part, basically all of that, anywhere there, I think.
I'm just going to present
A
this
little
bit
bit
here.
further onto the paint, maybe? There we go.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah, just so it's not like, I don't know. But...
The funny part is right here. Why? This is a blood stain! Ah! Blood! Now this case is getting interesting. Not exactly. The stain is actually pink paint. Oh, just paint. Peach colored at that. From blood to peaches.
Peaches.
I've never seen such neon peaches in my life.
Yeah.
The judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, right, the photograph's black and white. Apparently the judge is magic.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains in this statue here?
Yeah.
The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following.
It's also nowhere close to being peach.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive
From the mountain training hall. Okay, so she did say that. I thought that she said that.
Oh.
I thought she said she did it and covered and yeah.
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I myself was there the night that the theft took place and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there.
It's more proof that the judge is actually like totally colorblind and is just pretending that he sees things, and that's why he got the color a little bit off. It was all like bloodstain. No, wait, peaches.
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner.
Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally? Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance.
Ha! In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Yeah, it wasn't there yet.
Can you do it, Nick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it? Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime?
What? On the night of the crime? God knows, actually, because there has to have been a third person, given that Ron was in the building.
Yeah.
Fuck knows. God knows.
Chat.
Ow. Oh, maybe. Are we supposed to pick the mask? The mask. Fucking go down. No, I know, right? I don't know if I know. Like, but Luke was in the because yeah, like the night of the crime, the night the actual thing was tooketh, was okay. Pal searching for food. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. Searching for noodles in the warehouse, pal. Because yeah, are we talking about the night of the crime, or are we talking about the night the photo was taken specifically, but referring to that as the night of the crime? I want to know, because the statue was presumably moved on the night of the actual, like the theft and the murder. Because, I don't know why it was moved on the night of the murder. But here, in that photograph, it wasn't there yet. But how do we say that in this? But I think it probably is Luke. If he had the photo done earlier, he'd be the only one who'd know it'd impact his alibi. Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
Because the statue had been pushed back. Yeah. So the photo, of course, the photo was taken then, but the thing was stolen.
Yeah.
At any point during that night.
Yeah.
All we're doing is proving that his alibi isn't as watertight as it. Yeah, of course. So he could have taken the thing and moved the statue out the way, either before or after the crime took place, the murder. But not then. Yeah. How did the sword get bent if all that was a fake story? Because I don't know. Yeah, they claim that. He claimed that he knocked him out. Yeah, he claimed that he was knocked out.
Yeah.
So I guess he bent the sword, probably by hitting the statue with it or something.
Yeah. Well, so we present Look At Me?
Let's see. Will we say? Oh.
I can't.
Okay.
The one who moved the statue is none other than Look At Me.
Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions. Oh, it could have been that he used it on Ron, but why would he take it all the way to the other building? Are you falling asleep?
No.
Okay. Couldn't tell.
No.
Sometimes you make that face when you're falling asleep, and sometimes you make it when you're considering things.
I was considering things, but also I am sleepy, so it is both. But I'm not falling asleep
yet. You take it with him and go back. It seems like such a weird thing to do. But like, maybe? I mean, I feel like this is exactly the sort of thing that the game wants us to think he...
Yeah, but...
Or like... It's going to probably turn out that he did in fact do that, but also...
Yeah.
In fact.
It
seems so weird.
One sec, I'm gonna get myself a small snack to stay awake.
A small snack to stay awake. Wow. Keep an ear out for grinding cog sounds. No, that's coming from my side. The grinding of brain cogs and the grinding of teeth.
Sorry, I woke you up, creature.
This case is so confusing. Yes. Your brain is trying its best. We're all our brains are working together on this. We're all trying. These games always make me feel so stupid. Especially when I'm like, I've come up with a genius theory, and the game's like, wow, I bet you think you've come up with a really smart theory, haven't you? Well, here's why that theory is stupid and wrong. Speaking of creature, a small panther has arrived. Monty the Lump. Hello, Monty the Lump.
Hello, Monty. Did you want
Please.
the roulette?
Yeah.
You want more?
A little bit. One more? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
does that take away too many from
No,
you?
not at all.
Thank you.
Like, these are some pound shop
Chocolate coated peanuts.
yeah,
With the candy shell.
and they are
They're either delicious or they're moldy sort of tasting. You know when
Yeah.
they taste like dirt?
yeah.
So he pushed it for some reason, took the sword with him and used it on Ron and took it back to the warehouse to get rid of it and create his fake story as well. The thing is, well, pushing the statue out the way makes sense because
Yeah.
he knew that the statue wasn't there when he took his alibi photo.
Uh-huh.
So just pushing it just over there. He doesn't know that it was put there to hide a specific stain.
Uh-huh.
He just thinks, well, nobody's going to notice if it is just like a meter further away
Yeah.
out of the range of the camera.
Yeah.
The sword is weird.
Yeah.
Unless he thought that he would need to hit somebody over the head with the sword in order to pretend that the sword had been used to hit somebody over the head, and by somebody I mean him.
Yeah.
But it seems like such an unwieldy object to take with you when you could just hit it on something else.
What? Are you activating the brain cell?
Didn't the guy die of blunt force too? Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
shit, he did, didn't he?
He did.
Oh shit! You're right.
He fucking did, didn't
He
he?
did. Right, it's
You
the
might
other.
wanna-
We need the
There it is.
blunt trauma
Cerebral
to the
hemorrhaging
head.
from blunt trauma to the head.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Yeah, did you use the sword story? Yeah. Yeah, we were saying, did Phoenix even say, like, that the sword looked like it would do more damage?
Yeah.
Or did we say that? Because I know we also talked about it, but yeah, I think you've got a point now.
Yeah.
And then he just conveniently removed the murder weapon by putting it at a different crime scene
Yeah.
that he had already created the alibi for.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, good catch.
Oh
Good
my
catch.
god.
I think you have to be
you
right
think, yeah.
there.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night.
He even said back at the head in his story, even though he was talking about from the front in his story. He did, didn't he? I'd forgotten about
my
that. Again, I was
God.
so sleepy that bit that I hadn't taken that in, but you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue?
One sec. I have a tickle in my throat.
The classic old nut tickle.
I don't want you to say that ever again. I really don't. The reason for moving the golden statue.
Yeah, we all love the old nut tickle.
Here's where our battle really begins. Yeah, you and me, baby. You and your nut tickles. Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue? The reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be masked. Pew, the mask. To create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw.
Carry on.
If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like a cheap film at a drugstore.
That dates it.
Yeah, this is why you had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw.
Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Just where in this pic...
Oh, it auto did this. I had no control over that.
Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
Here, right?
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading about the Polish. You'd say timestamp, okay. No, yeah, I think you probably...
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, the line in the photo is somewhere around here now.
Oops.
Jumping
Yeah,
to
I
conclusions
was also
again.
distracted.
I think you need to take a gander in your local mirror.
I misclicked, mate.
Yeah. As the Yiddish proverb goes, half-truth is a whole lie.
Keep lying like this and you'll be the one on trial. Oh man.
Wow.
Now they're calling me a liar. Wow, 3 points. Well, we'll take it.
Wow. Will we?
Yeah, I'm not reloading.
Yeah, I'm gonna tickle those nuts. The question is why the statue moved. Why was the statue moved, right?
There was some reason the culprit didn't want the statue in the picture.
Sometimes we've had to do the paint twice. I mean, metaphorical paint. But yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's needed twice. But this time, no.
No, at least that's what I thought.
I'll ask you again, Mr. Trite.
I'll just save. The 3 points is fine.
Okay.
Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
I think we've moved beyond polishing and now boxing. Ah yes, boxing, unboxing. Unboxing live on stream.
Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp.
Well done.
What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB Security and murdered Kane Ballard. Therefore, it's obvious.
You meant right sports. Yeah.
It would have been impossible for him to have been at Lordly Taylor at this time. But what does have to... Ow, my throat. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honour. When was this statue placed besides the Weredor house?
Weredor
house? Oh my god, warehouse door! Wow, I do good talk, very nice, yes.
I liked it.
Oh, well...
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime, and it was placed there in order to cover up the paint.
Exactly. Luke Atme had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim, and so, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place.
I was gonna say, well, imagine if you accidentally got, like, shut your finger in a door and then started turning into a door every full moon. How embarrassing would that be?
Oh, all the victims' car doors would get.
Yeah. Could imagine also if it's like, do you think it would be dependent on what kind of door bit you? Or would it be like a genetic thing, like some people, like some descendants of some ethnic backgrounds would turn into some types of door?
That's...
Like, reminds you of a webcomic where a werewolf got bit by an office worker. Oh no. Would you even remember turning into a door? What if you already are? Oh no. What if we're all weredoors here?
We've over wires.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, would you remember turning to a door? I don't know. I hope not, actually, because just being opened and closed for an entire night, once a month, just sounds like it would be mind-numbingly dull. Unless you got turned into a car door, where maybe you'd actually get to go some places. Claim some more lives with the biting of the fingers. Because car doors are just so mean.
You're so right.
Is that why sometimes you'll see like random doors in the woods? Everyone always just thought they were like fairy doors that led into like a different plane of existence, but actually they're just people who got bitten by doors. And they're like gathering in the forest to see if they can like, I don't know.
Man. I don't.
Catch some termites or something. I suspect fewer doors at used at night though, that is true. Except some doors, because some buildings are very, very occupied at night. So, if you turn into a nightclub door, you're actually lucking out. You get a lot of usage. The were-door gathering, yeah, do not disturb. You'll never look at a door the same way, will you? Maybe like, yeah, you know if you've ever kind of walked past a door and been like, oh my god, I thought I closed that properly. I thought I closed that properly, but now it's like hanging open. It's actually not a door, it's like a were-door.
I'm staying out of the school.
Okay, anyway. You have to go there before turning. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I don't know, maybe you're... Or maybe it's like actually a completely different thing than with werewolves. And if you claim somebody by biting them as a weredoor, you are then free. And that person becomes that door once a full moon. So the door is stationary, but it's just like the soul it claims is like transported into the door. So you become that one door. Otherwise, yeah, doors just waddling around all the place. How would that work? You know? It's an advanced game of tag, yeah. And kind of like those cursed video type things where, you know, you have to like pass it on before it claims you.
Do you think that's also what's happened to the mannequin?
You just had to make it about
Or do you think they're like gargoyles?
Why? Why would you? I knew it was going to be good because you had that smirk on you. That smirk that just sets dread in my soul like icy fingers. I'm like, oh god, she's going to say something that sets me off. She's going to say something. She's going to... At this point, I should just know already that it's going to be the M word. You're going to start talking about mannequins. It's always mannequins with you.
Only because you keep watching YouTube videos that have like weird freakish mannequin like lore in them.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Bean Buddy's latest video was good, thanks for asking. But mannequins are just filled. There's like, yeah, there's not a single spirit. And I think you might be right though. Oh god though, but I think that's actually, do you know what? There are probably plenty of stories about that. Where like, you know, you get claimed by the mannequin and then you become the mannequin. There's probably like 7 million pieces of media that I'm not familiar with, creepypasta style, that are just floating around now, where that's like literally a thing. So, should write a comedy book about that. Knock knock, who's there? Slam the door. Were-door guy waiting for someone to come by and get bitten, so he's freed finally. There would be a comedy, horror comedy. Is horror comedy a thing? Must be. Yes, of course horror comedy's a thing. They don't put heads on them in stores so they can't look at people. Speaking of that, did you know that in Skyrim, when you are in... Oh my god. When you go to, Nordheaven, what's it bloody called? You have to go to the Nord Afterlife at one point.
Oh,
I can't even remember why. There's those dire ones, scary movie. Yeah, I don't think of them as either horror or comedy personally. No. Although I watched the first one once. Just shopping and you feel you're being watched. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, what is it in Skyrim? The my brain. Valhalla. No, that's the real one. Shut up. Ugh. Well, there are the big statues there. Anyway, there are giant statues there, and they do in fact. There was always like an urban legend that said that they turned to watch you as you went past.
Yeah.
The heads do actually follow you. They move when you're not looking, and they move very, very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
But they do actually follow you. Which is, I think, really nice. Sovngarde! Thank you! Oh my god, yes! Sovngarde. There's big statues when you enter Sovngarde. They're like lined up on the steps, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everyone was all like, "Oh my god, they turn to look at you." They do. They actually do turn to look at you. It's finally been caught on camera, as it were. But yeah, they do actually move to look. They turn. Anyway, so it's horrifying. Thanks. Was it that they're just NPC? Oh no, that's the mannequins. That's the mannequins. Those are just NPCs told not to move. And that sometimes it lags and they move an inch before the game can realise they aren't supposed to. Yeah, they're the mannequins that you can put gear on that we had a lot of fun with. Because they put them in every single house. Every single house is just full of mannequins. And they always move. And we had a good time with that, didn't we? The mannequins in the house on stream. And then off stream, where the mannequins bugged and started getting sucked into the corner of the room, and I was so sad that I couldn't record it because I had mannequins that were just feet sticking out of the ceiling of the room at one point because there must have been some collision or something, and they just kept getting pushed out into this one tiny corner, and it was really odd. Anyway, mannequins, fuck them. Doors, A-okay with me.
What the?
Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. Ah! So, on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Luke Atme had to move the statue on the night of the murder.
Do you have to do that with mannequins? I think it's the only way to pacify them.
He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in his photo. Whoopee. Beautiful, beautiful altar.
Very.
Order! Mr. Atme, is this true?
One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this?
Yeah, this is a printout that could not have been edited in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, also it's not a photograph.
What's that?
The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off the night of the crime.
It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lordly Taylor staff. However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Order! Mr. Joe, what is the meaning of this? Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now, put that coffee down. Next time, I'm going to start pronouncing it Godot again.
My 11th cup.
That's a lie. We counted more.
I've promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop.
Ew.
Oh!
Ew. I know what he means, but I don't like the way that came out at all. No. 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 No.
However, the defense has a very good point.
Good for us.
A good point. So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points. So, you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied.
Which is?
Sometimes when he does that animation, I imagine that he's doing the you know, as he inhales, savors his coffee. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, and I'm not doing it. But that's what I see in my head.
That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe.
That is black fucking coffee. Holy shit. That is not coffee colored. That is tar.
Or maybe it's... Oh, do you remember that licorice booze that we used to sometimes have?
Drop shot?
Yeah.
Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Shot? Yes, I do. That would be good. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can never reach their dreams.
Do you put your Tamagotchi to sleep
I did
yet?
not. Thank you.
That's very true. Also, side tangent. Speaking of Tamagotchis, so they're about to release the new 2 Paradise.
Yeah.
Found out that those do not switch one field. The new ones have 3 different fields, including the Jade Forest one. So they're going to release 2
Oh,
new
and they're all 3 fields are new instead of just the one that the Jade Forest has. Woo!
So
that's actually amazing. In which case, it's weird then that the Jade Forest only has the one.
Yeah, it's really bizarre, right?
Field.
Yeah.
But that is kind of cool because it makes it even more.
Yeah, it's more worthwhile for people who
I guess maybe people weren't buying the Jade Forest because it was just the one different field.
I think so. Anyway, sorry, side tangent.
Really
So if you
funky.
don't have the Paradise and you're thinking about the Jade Forest, maybe hold off until the 2 other ones are released, because then you get an entirely new experience.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yes, Judge. I know. No way. Don't
Maybe it's
fall
just
for
the
that
coffee
shit. Honor.
powder. Oh my god, maybe. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk on
Oh,
top
yeah.
of you.
Hey, Mr. Demask.
Yes.
If there's no funny business in your actions as Demask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So, let's hear it.
Yes, let's provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn.
Is that the dog's stomach gurgling because she didn't eat her dinner?
I think so, yeah.
Glug, glug.
Yeah, she's snoring.
Yeah, she seems at least to be happy now.
Yeah. Poor creature.
Yeah. Can't catch a break.
I first received the request
From Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box, and Zvarri, it was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. Well, that's a lie because it says speckled the end. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I hold the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October the 12th. It reminds you of the time you're doing a new game place in a horror game, going down a corridor with no foes, and you hear this bizarre sound. Turns out the cat was behind you and snoring.
Infinitely more terrifying.
So much worse. So much worse. Oof. That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it?
Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Witness,
nuggets.
you're sure there are no mistakes this time?
Zvarri!
Very well then, Mr. Red, you may begin your cross-examination. The Sacred Urn Heist.
Wow. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago.
Oops. You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right?
Indeed. It seems that they had heard of my sparkling reputation.
He's just going to keep using this in every single fucking thing now.
Apparently so.
I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos.
Uh-huh.
You'd better watch out too, Maya.
What?
Well, I guess you got kidnapped by some weirdos.
Oh, I get, yeah, true, yeah.
I get it now. When I read the line, I was like, huh?
Yeah. Took me a hot, sweet second. The urn was placed in a box, and Zvarri, it was then sent to the warehouse.
You mean this box?
Yes, that pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me.
Huh. Interesting new tidbit.
Did he actually say titbit? Not tidbit.
Who said tidbit?
Oh, did he say tidbit? Oh. Shitty.
I just refuse to say
No,
tidbit.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Is it who? How did
Americans,
they give it
because
tidbit?
tit is saucy.
What do they call tits then? As in the birds? What the,
They call them tits. But,
are
you
they
know,
still? Yeah, actually, are they still called tits in
I believe
American?
they are still called
Or they call something like
finches. No, that's a
the-
different animal.
fleepers.
Yes. Tidbit. Ouch. Yes, well. You leave my big natural melon sound for this. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Yeah, they're called mace.
Yeah, mace.
Mace in the Dutch too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now what? Sorry. R. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, that's what that noise was.
Wait.
Blow mice, the blue ones. Coal mice, the regular ones, etc. Yeah, so like blue tits, coal tits. Big bouncing tits.
Chickadees and tit
Giant
mice.
tits.
Yeah, they have tit mice. Like, come on!
King tits.
Yeah, they do not have, of course. Great tits do not naturally occur in America. Really? It's, I don't make the rules.
Even though coal means cabbage. Cabbage tit. So like
Yeah,
you
coal mice.
have cabbage tits. You
Coal
also
mice.
have cabbage tits.
We also call them cabbage tits in Dutch.
Yeah. And yet we have literally coal tits. Like
Yeah.
as in coal, the
Uh-huh.
the burnable material.
Yeah, we call them. Yeah, that's always what got me. Was,
Yeah.
why the hell are they called coal tits?
Fun fact, they've been evolving longer beaks to get into bird feeders. In
Yeah.
other words, tits are getting longer peckers. That's hilarious. Hilarious. And also fascinating. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But goodness, that's so funny.
Like in the UK as well. They Wasn't there a whole thing about the fact they knew how to open milk bottles?
Ah, yes, this is the thing. The reason you see blue tits, well, tits generally, opening the foil tops on milk bottles and not, say, robins, is because tits are communal. Tits are communal.
They like to come in pairs.
Yeah, anyway. Big groups. Robins can and will find out how to do it on their own. But blue tits, in particular, spread it amongst their group.
They
They share the knowledge, they pass it on, and they teach each other how to do it. Whereas robins, who are mostly solitary, won't learn from other people, and therefore they will only learn if they work it out themselves. And that's why you don't see robins doing it as much as tits. Yeah. There's Schwanzmeisen too, which means tail tit, or a common euphemism for dick, even though they aren't actually Meisen. You saw them once this winter, and they're the cutest birds. So this. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Schwanzmeisen. Hey. Show me the goods.
No, not maiden. Oh my god.
Yeah, we have robins.
Yeah, long-tailed tits.
Long-tailed tits.
Yeah, they are the cutest things. We sometimes get them.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have robins. There's a robin that likes to hang around in the summer, because the robins that you see in the summer won't be the same ones as that are in the winter.
Yeah, in some cases they are.
Okay, fine. In some rare cases they are, but mostly they won't be. Usually they swap. You'll have winter robins that are living in your garden over the winter, and then the summer robins, which will be a completely different set usually. Yeah. But yeah, I've got ones that like to, when I'm doing gardening in the summer, there's one that will like to sit a couple of meters from my head and yell at me really, really loudly. Yeah.
It was also like, oh sorry.
Yeah, no, you.
Yeah, when we were doing the hedge, it was literally just bouncing right next to us, like even in the compost.
Yeah, it was like hopping around on the ground a couple of feet away from me. Yeah. I was like, hello. Yeah, and at one point we heard rustling of bird wings in the compost bag, and it was in there looking for grubs in the compost bag.
Like, this is a terrible place to be. Get out.
Yep. Funny enough, you've been having a blue tit fly up to your window looking for bugs, I guess. Yeah, they really like doing that. They peck it, because we've got wooden frames in our single glazing windows, and they're quite frankly getting a little worse for wear. And I think they might have like bugs and bits in them. Yeah. Because we get a lot of blue tits, all the types of tit actually, including nuthatches. Yeah. Or as my mum calls them, VC tits, because they look like VC aircraft, a little bit streamlined. And the other day, I saw a goldcrest.
Yeah, which is not that common a sight here. You get it from time to time.
Yeah, but I was very surprised. Yeah. And that was like, again, it was like a foot away from my head. I just turned and I was like, hello. But I always fly up to your window to complain when the feeder is empty in winter. Yeah. Yeah.
Ours also let us know.
Yeah. The robins particularly, and the pigeons. Yeah. The robins get really mad at me if I don't put seed out for them. And the pigeons, they swarm me. The little fucks. We've got at least one that hangs around, and it will land and just follow me around the garden if I haven't put the food out
this
yet.
Younger one is a nightmare.
Yeah, the younger one is really bad. Like I will be, again, like a couple meters away. Yeah. Doing something, and it'll land there on the feeder and be like, and. Man, pigeons. He's not as bad as the Aussie magpies. No, I've heard about the Aussie magpies. Dreadful. Yeah. Including knocking on your window, the glass, not the wooden frame. Okay, that's pretty friggin' cute. We don't have them do that.
No, they don't do that level of extreme, like...
Although I did hang, I crocheted a little string holder for fat balls, and I hung it outside our window. Yes. So that they can feed and be safe from, cats and stuff. Yeah. And I like to watch them as they feed on that, because fat balls are still okay. Tray feeding, not so much at the moment, certainly not in the UK, because the RSPB has said that I can't remember what the disease is.
There's
so it begins with a T.
Yeah.
But something. Yeah. Anyway, there's currently a particular communally spread disease that can affect the tit and finch population. I think it's mostly the finch population, actually.
I think it's both. actually.
I think I
But
read
could
that
be
it
wrong.
was primarily the finch population,
Yeah,
this
fair.
one. Because finches are quite endangered, a threat, at risk. But yeah, because they're quite communal. Basically, anywhere that birds sit and hang around with each other. What's the word I'm looking for? But not commune. Congregate.
Congregate, that's it.
Um,
It was a C
they're at
word.
risk of transferring the disease more when they congregate in certain places. So seed feeding at the moment, not so great. No, not roosting. I mean, they're going to do that anyway, whether I put seed out for them or not on a tray. But no, fat balls are recommended at the moment, which is funny because back in a few years ago, they were specifically saying please don't put fat balls out during the summer because it means that they get lazy
Yeah.
and the fat's more likely to go bad
Yeah.
quicker. But now they're like, please put fat balls out, actually. This stream's content, Ace Attorney, Werdoors, tits and more! Yeah. You know me. I'll just get me started on tits and I'll be there for weeks. And fox cubs. We've been seeing fox cubs
Oh
on our
god,
walk
yes.
with the dog at night recently too.
That's so cute.
They're so sweet. I mean, we're pretty far away and we tend to stop when we see them until they've run off because we don't want to accidentally get them to run into the road because, oh my god, could you imagine?
Yeah, they have their den right next to
Right
the
next
road,
to the
looks
road.
like. And it's like, oh!
Yeah. Anyway, shall we? Sorry.
That's okay.
Let's go.
So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Next.
Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to that warehouse. However, look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. Yeah.
You mean this calling card?
That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card. I guess Mr. Delight didn't make this after all.
Of course, because Atme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him.
Reminds you, Intro to Dawn Trail has several boobies. Blue-footed or... I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly.
Then no one entered the basement warehouse.
Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October the 12th.
And this is the photo that proves that, huh?
Indeed. To be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much. Hey, Nick. If this photo is a fake, Detective Atme might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken.
That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If you can prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it.
Speckle down, speckle down, speckle
Yeah.
down.
I need to take a good hard look at the court record. Wow, okay.
Not a lot to go on, is there?
Oh!
Sorry, not a lot to go on. My brain read not a lot to go on as not a lot going on up there, as in Phoenix's brain, but that's why
The detective's been covering his tracks. There's only one thing we need to prove, and this is cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime.
All right then, how do we do that?
there's one thing that Acme stated very clearly. That he had never seen the urn before he stole it.
The thing is, this would be a lot harder to work out if this hadn't already actually been a point.
Yeah.
In the Adrian Andrews Cyclock bit.
Yeah.
Because, we know that he's lying. Because it's funny that the emblem is like the thing that makes a card authentic, and it's in giant form, worn on his costume, and plastered all over the card too. You'd think it would be easy to copy, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe nobody's posted a photo of Mask.
Really?
The Mask.
Didn't one of those photos literally get published on it?
I thought so.
No, that's the store mentioned.
Well, I guess maybe nobody actually showed that the card had a logo on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they never released the fact that the calling card featured the logo.
They actually make a point out of saying that they haven't released the calling card.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I guess that's why.
Yeah, Gumshoe's all no!
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
That's how we know it's authentic.
Yeah.
Personally, I doubt that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Wonder if Amy saw the urn before the first one. I mean, but the thing is, the actual the calling card says spotted speckled urn or whatever, and that's how we knew that it. That's how we knew something or other. Either way, the calling card says the speckled urn, and it's covered in paint, and it is speckled now. Yeah. But it wasn't speckled in the photo.
Exactly. So this makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. So, there's no way.
Oh, right. You said that ironically. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact this mentions speckled urn means that he had in fact seen it already, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to know it. And that is what we're going for right now.
Yes, absolutely. No, I mean... No,
I'm just going through it again.
Yeah.
We need to prove that he's lying.
We need to prove that he's lying. Yeah, the first one you said because... You meant the photo.
There we go. This is the one that we're going to push him on with this call and with the thingy card.
The thingy card, yes. Everybody loves a thingy card.
There's the thingy card.
Yay, a thingy card. I love a thingy card.
Mr. Acme, if you really are Mask Pew, the Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct?
But of course.
Is there a problem with that calling card?
Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask Pew the Mask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now, the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true, but so what? Truth to be told, there is no way that Mask Pew the Mask could have known about this pattern.
What do you mean?
This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains? And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor.
I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite.
The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say, an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn.
Oh, you cannot be serious!
And yet, this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means, Detective Atme had seen this urn. I was like, is he dead?
Oh, it's also a were urn. He's been the urn!
Long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water.
Deedle beep.
Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken.
Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose.
Huh?
Ha! It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days.
A conviction, you say?
Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was the mask. And now, we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle?
That's a good point. No way, don't fall for that too, Your Honor.
You say that Luke Atme was the one who killed Cain Bullard. Then, let me ask you this. Why would he do that?
An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive! Might you, my merry murderous motive, manifest? Nick, he's getting his second wind.
If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Rhonda Light, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight.
Yes, your dishonor. Absolutely.
Isn't that right, detective?
Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Perhaps a bit foolishness from a foolish fool? I agree, I miss her. I love her. I'm like, I hate her. I miss her. I am a foolish fool, fooling foolishly.
Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case.
Your face.
Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were.
I'd be honoured to, Sir Old-Timer.
They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Motive for murder.
Look at me, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Cain Bullard decided to investigate Musk, and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Musk. Demask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Cain Bullard. Truly a tragedy.
So the victim, Cain Bullard, blackmailed the defendant.
This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter.
What? Blackmail letter updated in the court record. Blackmail letter found in Ron Delight's room, written by Bullard. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination.
Look at me, at no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Yeah, they love that corpse picture almost as much as the one with the hanged person, right? Isn't it dreadful? I hate that one so much. It's actually so gruesome, just as much as that poor hanged lady. Wow. Wow.
Ah,
Wow.
and who in the world is going to prove that?
I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It is all in the report.
Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security.
Nope.
That was blunt.
In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Kane Bullard decided to investigate the mask, and simply mistook who he was.
Mistook.
That's right, mistook, from the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take in error.
That wasn't what I meant. Just why did the victim mistake Mask Pew the mask to be?
Who?
Who? Yeah, thank you.
Who? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. With a name like that, he should open up a ice cream parlor. Don't you think?
Yes.
Ron Delight's scrumptious scoops.
Let's press that. Just. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Mask Pew the mask?
Don't you already know that? Zvarri, take a look at this newspaper.
Oh. Oh ho. That's the famous Tear of Emanon. Emanon? A magnificent jewel. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, namely the defendant.
The defendant?
The victim clearly misread this article and Zvarri, he got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Mask. Demask.
I see.
That was an unusually reasonable deduction.
Was.
It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight.
Sorry, I have to BRB. Yeah. Gonna abandon you once
I can't
again.
believe this. I'm just sitting here acting my buttocks off and
Yeah.
you just leaving me.
Yeah.
Wandering off. Oh, because it's just you and me, chat. Maybe she'll be back. Maybe she won't. Isn't she rude? Just you and me and the squeaky chair. And the dog, who's asleep. Alas, that was the last time we saw Socket. Yeah, she's gone for milk. I think I like every single time Socket leaves. I'm like, one of these days, I'm gonna actually animate the animation that I've got boarded out, so that I can just put up a little be right back screen that's actually like interesting-ish, so that you know, you guys don't have to sit here with me being like, poetry. You did finish the animations you need to make the test game you want to make. Ooh. I'm gonna check it on my phone.
Are you doing for liquids? Do you need
I'm
a
okay for no, I have tea, I need to drink it. Copy. Actually, I don't know why I'm copying the link. I have your profile. I know I follow you on Blue Sky. It is fun to talk. It's true. Then we could all have a hydration break.
Yeah. Important.
No. La 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 la.
What are we looking at?
Links.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, half my feed is going to confuzzled. It's quite funny.
Yeah, it's like everybody, I swear.
Yes.
And like, that would have been us. But I'm
Yeah,
glad.
but it wouldn't have been us. We would have had real problems because of the dog.
Yeah, we would have been like, well, do we
Yeah.
cancel?
Well, also because, you know, she's been so ill, full stop.
Yeah.
Oh! Those are so good! Ganadiddles! Those are so cute. I love the one where he's sticking his little leggy out. Oh, sorry, here you go.
That's okay. Oh my god, those are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really, really nice.
Mm. Should you view the whole canvas? Yeah, well, that's okay.
Mm.
That's hardly a problem. Is it?
Mm.
Man, those are so simple but so effective. I really love them.
Yeah, the stylization and simplification 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, not that you need my endorsement, but good job! You held back so badly to not make them fancy. Fancy pigeons, right? No, but yeah, you did. I mean, simple is good. You did good with the simple, so it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am not as good at animation as that, but I love it. So. Do you think you got a pretty good feel to animation? This is for simple test games, so you're trying to do the least you can do, essentially. Yeah, sometimes that's like the hard part, right? Doing just the basics and not going overboard.
Yeah.
Because it is so easy just to overwork everything. And then it looks overworked, and that's never a good idea. So. He's cool. I think you did a good job. I like how I just closed Blue Sky. Also switched off my phone. Closed Blue Sky. I meant to... What? I was gonna... Come on. Let me find it again. Is it gone? Is it gone? Did I overshoot? Yes, I overshot. Beep. Boop. There we go. Very cool work. And I still switched my phone off again. Turn it back on. Open stream chat. Thank you very much. Unpause the stream.
Can do it.
There we go, we're blinking again. Excellent. Yeah, your first version you did years ago was super fancy and didn't get them done because you spent so long on them. Yeah. It's just so. Thanks. Don't thanks me. I just think it's neat. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was as a bizarre...
You mean this blackmail? The blackmail
The one
letter
that's
right
not even
here.
actually addressed to him, you mean? The one that could be addressed to anybody?
Yeah. It says, bring $50,000. And the handwriting is, without a doubt, the victim's.
There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it.
Do you know? Yeah, but we know it's not addressed anyway. But
Yeah.
I don't see an address on this letter anywhere. Wow, the judge is paying attention.
Wow.
Who gave the judge the brain cell? And can we please take it away from the judge again?
I don't want the brain cell after it's been in the judge.
Every single time, okay. There's like... Every single time when I
That
look...
sounds even worse.
Yeah.
That's the most sarcastic gratitude I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I really don't want the brain cell if it's been in the judge.
Oh.
so he can keep it.
I forget that I've mentioned that every single time when I see this thing, it looks like the scales are eating the judge's head, like a little mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does look like that.
Yeah. It's sucking out the brain cell. Maybe that's what keeps happening to the judge.
Yeah, that's true. The judge is where brain cells go to die. Is that what happens? Every single time we lose the power of the brain cell, it's because the judge took it and got it eaten by justice.
Yeah, that's it.
He's a greedy little bitch, isn't he?
And address C.
This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment, and Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant.
It's like a Katamari character looking judgingly at the judge.
Who judges the judge?
I wonder.
What's up, Nick?
I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Wow, Phoenix!
Wow, Phoenix. You're so smart. Whoa! Do you have any evidence of that?
For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter.
You don't fucking say.
Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied?
Yeah, it was the diamond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, hold on. First
Yeah.
I'll save.
because I hadn't registered that was like a diamond, and I just hadn't registered. I hadn't put two and two together. But the letter specifically says, "If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead." Yeah, which I hadn't registered at all until last week, where he was all like, "Oh my god, this red diamond ring." Ooh."
It's like, this is not the usual way we cut diamonds, though, is it? Like,
It's a little on the smooth side.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but,
like-
you know, I ain't judging.
you did it like yet?
Yes, I did. Didn't do it with much conviction, but I did do it.
And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal.
And nice of him to constantly shove it onto the screen and also mention it at the start of the case. I know, right? Is the red diamond his ring he keeps flaunting? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd think that he would have been savvy enough to not constantly be like, "This diamond, which is red, this red diamond, I was given this red diamond the other day. Ho ho, this diamond, the red diamond, the diamond of red, the red diamond of my diamond, my red diamond, my diamond red, my Rymond." Instead, he'd be like, "I don't like jewelry. Ho ho."
What do you mean by that?
It's weird to me how the game is throwing a lot of pointers, but also has some sharp curves in this case. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles did do that to an extent, but I do feel like the first trilogy does it far worse so far. Because, yeah, sometimes it will spoon feed us information and we're like, yes. Duh. And other times it'll be like, well, you know exactly what that means, don't you? And it's like, no. And it's referring to like something that somebody said offhandedly 7 chapters earlier off screen. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what? How? The diamond for Atme, the red diamond specifically given to Atme. Atme's diamond. Squeaks, squeaks. I mean, squeakity squeak, squeak, squeaker.
Oh my! I was certain you were already aware.
What are we aware of? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Zvarri!
KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, I stole data from the company.
Cain Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight.
which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief.
Here is a file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail.
However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendants pay Mr. Bullard for... I mean... I can breathe.
Tickle your nuts, my darling?
Why did the defendants pay Mr. Bullard the money? Even though he wasn't actually the mask.
On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance.
Wow.
Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is the mask. Oh, you've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly dee.
Do you really think that story is going to hold up?
Here they are, all standing in a row. Dum, dum, dum. Big ones, small ones. Some as big as your head. Breathe, dear. Oh, was she hiding her head in her hands out of shame? I thought you were laughing. You were just tired. Tired of me. That assertion is not merely my own. I'm afraid. You know, I don't know the rest of that rhyme. I used to know that rhyme when I was a kid somehow, but I guess it was around more often back in the dawn of time when I was a child. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Yes, because Zazu sings it.
Oh yeah, baby girl, I knew it before that.
Yeah, okay, fine, but
Zazu didn't make it up.
I know
that's why that's the bit that I still remember.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid,
You keep forgetting
it was
you were
around.
much older than me when that movie rolled around as well.
I'm not that much older than you. Like 3 years?
Yeah, but when it comes to being a kid, that can be a lot.
Well, yeah, no, in kid years, 3 is like
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, like, that was a song. I guess it's kind of like with Punch and Judy. Punch and Judy as a sensation, as a thing, as a cultural thing, wasn't something that I was really that aware of.
Yeah, no, fair.
But I know of it through like cultural osmosis.
Yeah.
And I think just as a very young child in the mid-80s, and maybe also because my family was like weirdly old-fashioned, that sort of oldie English beachside kind of fairground type of culture, songs, that sort of thing. I can't describe it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was much more prevalent.
Yeah.
And then the only reason I remember the bit I do is because Zazu sings it.
Ha. Well then.
Anyway, yeah. The next 2 bits is give him a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said. Yes.
Oh,
God, that's the one. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Where the hell did I... It must have been in one of those weird 70s style kiddie books that I used to be given. I'm old. Punch and Judy not only aged terribly, but also taught people that hitting things with sticks was a good solution to problems. Yes, exactly. Punch and Judy was awful as a concept. Irritating and insensitive. And just... which is just the worst. Because if something's going to be insensitive, the least it can be is... No, actually, I don't want things to be insensitive and funny, because then I have to feel conflicted. Well, I do. I feel conflicted about the Mighty Boosh, too. Even though that wasn't even supposed to be insensitive. Some of that
was
was...
a tricky one, that one.
Some of that is a really tricky one. I'm like, I love it, but also... Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. It Crowd is worse.
Oh.
That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight.
You go back and watch some of the older UK shows and oof, some of it's still okay, but man, yeah, right? Especially there was an era when you know that they were pushing like boundaries and stuff, and none of it was meant. Well, certainly there is an era when it was meant disrespectfully.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was an era where it wasn't meant disrespectfully per se. We just didn't think about the fact that it was actually a bit shit. That we were...
Yeah, I feel like, again, we have like on one corner, you have the Mighty Bush.
Yeah.
Which is the second category.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I'm acutely aware that with the Mighty Boosh, I'm an apologist.
Yeah.
Because I truly want to believe that none of that was meant insensitively. It was just, let's be a bit goofy and silly, and we haven't really thought about the implications of what we're saying, doing, wearing, etc.
That was before we had sensitivity boards to run that sort of
stuff. Which
is
weird, because it doesn't feel like that long ago, but also,
It really is, yeah.
Yeah, and... Sorry,
and then the other one, we have Little Britain.
Yeah, oh, yeah, God, yeah. And also, was it Ali G?
Oh.
And all that? Or it was like, okay, for a while we were just doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, just last year, right? Right? Yeah, I know, right? It's awful.
And then there's also, of course, The Office. The UK
The Office
one.
UK. Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I've watched
Which
it
is
literally
difficult
once.
to watch because of...
Oh, Gervais.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, Gervais was always difficult to watch.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, the only reason The Office was bearable was because of everybody else was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've never liked Gervais.
No.
Even when it was cool to like Gervais. I loathed his stupid little eye teeth and the way he talked. And I am a hater. I'm a little hater.
I enjoyed the way they portrayed him in The Simpsons.
Yeah, actually, they always took the piss out of him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Even when they weren't taking the piss out of him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's just because he comes across like that, doesn't
He's
he? Ricky is a wazzock, isn't he? Yeah, it was a Wild West during the 2000s to the 2010s.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is the thing. I'm so conflicted about the Mighty Boosh because, yeah, like I said, I want to believe so hard that that wasn't meant, like, negatively. That it was meant as, like, either just used as a comedic representation or as, like, a loving tribute, etc. And they didn't think that deeply about it because, well, it's funny and we're just putting on costumes. Because I love it so much. Because I was such a big Mighty Boosh fan, to the point where I've also seen the live show. I had the t-shirts. I had the Pac-Man belt.
You did.
I did. I loved that Pac-Man belt. I found it on eBay. I wore the fuck out of it. I was still wearing that when we met.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the one with James Corden?
Oh!
Which one with James Corden? He's in everything. No, that wasn't Extras, was it? Extras was also Ricky Gervais, wasn't it?
I do not enjoy James Corden.
No, no, never, but... I think most people from Green Wing are still okay, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think. It's so hard to tell. Gavin and Stacey. Oh yeah, never seen it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was... Everybody was always going on about it, and I just never, for whatever reason, I never watched it. It wasn't because I didn't want to see it necessarily, I just never did.
Yeah.
And as a result, I have zero nostalgia for it.
Yeah.
But that was, like, massive for quite a while, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, James Corden plays an unnamed Smurf.
Pardon me?
It's just funny fucking shit to me. I was looking up what he done, and he's listed as Smurfs, and like, no.
I'm sure he does. I'm surprised that he was unnamed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't James Corden the Smurf.
Yeah, he's voiced Peter Rabbit.
He's voiced everybody.
Yeah. It's kind of horrible.
He also was like the narrator and main character in that what would have been otherwise quite pleasant tortoise short that they did that one time. He's kind of like the English Chris Pratt.
Yeah, he is.
But
That is
slightly
exactly the vibe
less
I keep getting
weirdly fundamentalist.
Yeah.
But just in that he's in everything.
Yeah.
And you think that you can just relax, and then suddenly, no! James Corden!
Including Little Britain, apparently.
Including little, yeah. Another example of a really awful person getting popular off others. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway.
Ronnie thinks he's masked to mask. Pew. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Ha! Well, Mr. Trite.
Is he trying to act like Mr. Lightus now?
Well, I missed a trick, didn't I? I missed it. I should have done that whole thing.
Like this. Oh, no. My Ronnie. Oh, no. Oh, he thinks he's masked Pew to mask. Please go easy on him. Oh, my God.
And instead, I read it straight, and I shouldn't have... I'm quite upset with myself. I thought he was actually pretty convincing. Just imagine that that's what happened, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks, chat. I am a clown. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Cain Bullard. Truly a tragedy. Pocket's getting a pay docket. Yes.
Now, that's just your imagination talking.
I don't appreciate the docket of my pocket pay. My pocket money. Docket or just dock? I don't want to be in the dock.
It's okay, I'll put you in the dry dock.
That's even worse. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. The dock is where I've been arting. You did make me a clay pie, and I appreciate it. To the wet dock, then. No, actually, no, wait. I prefer the dry dock. Moist dock.
Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves?
It's a long story, and better saved for another time.
Yeah, no. Very well. Another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually that long. At least not in my experience.
So you're going to try to connect Detective Atme to Mr. Bullard, right?
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either.
In that case, you'll have to talk about blackmail.
That's true. Was that blackmail letter really intended for Ron?
Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for more testimony.
Maybe I'll be able to shake some contradictions loose that way. I hate this whole just push him a couple of times.
Yeah. Shake something loose. Can we shake him?
No. Oops.
I want to shake him.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree. Not that one. I also do not want to twist anything.
It's funny, because when you said, I don't want to twist anything.
Yes.
I hadn't read chat. And I almost immediately was about to say, twist his nuts. And then I looked at chat, and I didn't say it. But wouldn't it have been less funny if I did? How on earth do we get the red diamond thing connected? Compromise, twist his nose. both of those are very valid statements.
Mm-hmm.
Does the game want to save it for the big twist, and it's a case of us seeing it already? Yeah, it's so difficult, right? I never know. We've got to be. What does he say about the blackmail letter? Again, because he does talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the number of times we've seen the big twist coming a mile off.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't see any to see. Oops. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah. We know that.
Yeah, is that the only time he mentions the blackmail letter
I
even?
think it might be.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's to Robert. It's clearly not, because... Yeah, it's not.
Sorry, I'm just once again reading the sentences just in
I don't know, does she mean to have autoplay on?
No. I keep accidentally hitting it.
Well, accidentally unhit it.
How did I... Oop! Actually, how did I even put that on?
It's the doubly screedy button thing.
Yeah. Oop. Okay, for some reason, yeah, no, thank you for noticing that. I was already thinking, why does it keep doing things when I don't... Man, what do you think?
I think we need to put the... I think we should save and try the blackmail letter and the blackmail letter.
Yeah, the two prompts, slap them together. Yeah. Let's go for it, because yeah, he even dropped it, Phoenix. Like, he was like...
Yeah.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atomy?
Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's all right.
When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron the Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction.
Contradiction?
I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that.
You want to talk?
At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior?
Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter.
Uh-huh. Can we, like...
I don't see, like...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We don't have, like, the ring? They have to install a drain under right, how that man maintains his hydration. And right, we've got one attorney drinking all the coffee and the other one sweating it all out.
Yes.
He brought up the news thingy. Yeah, he did, but that doesn't have the ring in it. And like, that's really the...
No, it doesn't, does it?
What?
Oh. Sorry.
We were trying to connect the diamond ring?
Yeah. The reason... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's a blue gem. It's not like the diamond, the red diamond, because that's
Yeah.
the one that the... It's that the red diamond was the one that he said that he'd been given as a reward for returning an item.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
saving it.
Actually...
But so I'm confused. Show us the contradicting evidence and the content of the blackmail letter. But we don't have...
I can't tell for here.
The
Like...
newspaper mentioned that it was given to him as a reward. It doesn't seem to, because we can't read the article.
Hold on,
It's
I'm
not.
just
This
gonna-
is. This
Yeah, it's
isn't.
not- No, it's not.
This isn't Tagak. We don't have useful. I miss it so. We
Wait.
can't-
No.
Because the tier of emerald is blue,
Yeah.
and none of those else are gems.
Yeah.
And he literally said that he was given it as a reward. Yeah. So I'm so confused. It has to be this, but how the fuck? We don't have anything that mentions his red diamond, do we?
It's the only thing that mentions it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the same gem. Wait, show the newspaper again. Show.
The clipping? Okay, hold on. This one?
Does he have his hand in the pic? That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Oh.
Which hand?
Hold on. This one?
Show his show the profiles.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh, it doesn't show his hands. How
No,
annoying.
it's only his head. Ugh.
And we don't have his fucking.
Yeah, sorry, that's why I got
Yeah, which
distracted
hand
with
has
the
he
other-
got it on?
Good question. I do not know, and I can't look it up right now because I can't get out of.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah. I think it's his. Is it his left?
Is it the one he has the ring on? Hit the left.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. I believe you, chat.
Hang on. Show the mask one again. The promotional picture.
This
of the-
one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Publicity, yeah. Because I don't see a ring on this.
No, but then that's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
No.
Because that could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That could be Ron.
Yeah.
But yeah, try the clipping. I think
This one, yeah, try it.
I don't see how, but we might as well, I guess. I don't see. Really?
Take a good look at this newspaper.
Okay.
What? I would not have guessed that.
Yeah.
It contains a picture of the tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is this jewel's color.
Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself.
According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, it's a totally different jewel is
okay.
mentioned. That
Right.
went completely over my head.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. We were supposed to assume that the jewel that the paper was talking about was the tear of Emanon, rather than associating it immediately with the ring. I didn't even occur. That genuinely, even though you were saying, like, about like the jewel is blue.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, exactly, and his ring is red. So like,
Yeah, no,
but
you're right.
yeah, no, you didn't either, right? And it didn't even occur to me
Yeah.
that we were supposed to think that was the gem
No,
in
same.
question. Wow.
I think as well because they make such a point out of
his
like
ring.
the,
Yeah,
out of the-
exactly.
like I was like,
really, it would not have occurred to me. I would have been on that for ages.
I'm so cross because in a way that's just really poor design.
Yeah.
Also because like Atmi as a character made a point out of showing off the ring too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
like,
what I
oh,
mean.
yeah,
He
it's like,
literally mentioned it
yeah.
the second he was on the stand. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at this ring with this red jewel."
Are we calling it a red herring basically?
It's
Is that a
not.
little red herring there?
Nah, it's not a red herring.
No, it
it's
doesn't
just
deserve that.
no, but I mean, it's not a red herring because it is relevant.
Yeah, no, that is also true.
But
Yeah. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Fred? Snapper. Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Emanon that Mask the Mask stole at all.
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you are trying to say that the blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you are trying to say, right, Trite?
That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
well, that is what you're trying to say, right, Nick?
Yes. No, this is who Kane Bullard was actually blackmailing.
All these rights. What's left? Yeah, what? I don't know. I feel like
Right?
right. No.
No, not
look,
Ron. Oh my
look,
god.
you
Look, I meant to say not Ron. Look, Jesus.
woof. Yeah, no, Socket is sleepy, and this is
I'm
how you
sleepy
can
and
tell.
I'm stupid as fuck. Pardon my language. Naturally, it was you, Detective Acme, who's like, yes,
I know,
it
right?
is not Ron.
I-
Yes, it's Ron.
I saw you hovering over it, and I was just like, oh no,
This is why I check.
oh no. Do you have some sort of basis for that claim?
You have been personally involved in every single Pew the Mask case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward.
A jewel to the death! A jewel!
Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger.
Sorry, wrapped what?
Said conspicuously, didn't
You
it?
did say conspicuously.
Yes.
And the text said
I don't remember.
conspicuously.
Ah, yeah, conspicuously. That is a word that exists.
Yes, unlike conspicuously.
I was
which-
already thinking, well,
which
that's
is
not a word I
not.
recognize, but I never know with this game. They come up with weird words from time to time.
They do.
That red diamond ring! I can do that.
Good.
That is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you!
Ah, suspiciously. Right.
Suspiciously.
Yeah, pal.
Order. Okay, are we... It's not even auto-playing. It's just, he's just being
It
rude.
seems you have gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite.
Uh-oh, I don't like the way he said that.
Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke at me? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
Nick, come on, stand up to him. That is too black, that coffee.
Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world,
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atmey's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was that identity?
Well, mask to mask, right?
Yeah. Atme killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret?
This is what it all comes down to, Nick.
Sorry for the...
Why is this what it all comes down to? Haven't we already established that his identity was not?
Yeah.
No. Like, yeah, that he was playing Ron as a puppet, but how is that, like... How can we...
The identity that Luke Acme wanted to so
a
desperately keep
blackmailer
secret
and
was...
a detective mask to mask. Huh.
He's a blackmailer though.
Is he
Really? I mean,
actually a blackmailer?
I guess
Oh, wait,
not.
wait, hang on. Was Ron, remind me, that Ron got letters just detailing what to
what
do,
he
right?
had to do, yeah, exactly.
Or did he... Or did he... I can't remember.
It wasn't really blackmailing, it was more like a client almost, I thought. But he is making Ron do the dirty work, sorry. Yes, go.
I can't remember what Ron said actually started him doing the stealing. Like, he stole something, and then he got letters telling him what to do.
Yes, it did.
Doesn't it say he was blackmailed into it literally in a record? I wouldn't know! Socket's not opening the fucking record. No, not...
Okay, wait, which part of the record? No.
Any of these. Like... Does any of this info...
I mean, I'm just checking, you know?
No, I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
So he can have a villain to get a reputation as an ace detective.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a piece of paper saying that, right? But
I'm just going through it slowly.
thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Didn't he say
Yeah.
that he stole that one first thing when he was working as a security guard
Yes.
and was caught and was then blackmailed into doing the thing? But you wouldn't let me finish.
You know, sorry.
Yeah, first was solo, second was
collab,
it wasn't even
yeah.
so much a collab as he was just following instructions, right?
Yeah. But I couldn't quite recall if it was like proper blackmailing or if it was more kind of like a... But anyway. So a blackmailer. We want to go with yes?
Well, he was quite literally blackmailed into doing it, so
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Look at me. Was a blackmailer.
Objection.
Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke at me. Are you saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
You have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke at me. But Ron the Light was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tier of Eminem heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans.
Yeah, so this is why the wording here is why I was confused for a second if it was actually blackmailing or if it was... Yes, it was. Detailed plans. In which case, that would mean that Ron the Light was actually Mask Pew the Mask. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. the Light steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme.
Shh! Silence! Now I see! It's all becoming clear.
What is?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
How did you?
Right does nod nearly as much as the Warrior of Light, I agree.
Man.
You say that I, Look at Me, was blackmailing Ron Delight.
Who do you think would win?
What, Phoenix or the Warrior of
Yeah.
Light? Warrior of Light.
Yeah. Yeah. More determination, I think, in those nods.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Musk. Demask.
Well, yes.
Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward. Correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. We have also dealt with our own detective, yeah, so we have practice.
That's true. Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise. Oh no. How many coffees? We need
So
a counter.
In that case, let us see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron Delight was the mask?
Good question. Oh no!
Oh,
I fat
Jesus
fingered this.
sweet
Fuck's sake.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
Wouldn't it be nice if one of these days you actually started looking at the evidence that's in the right part?
I
of-
I just hit the wrong button.
That's
Full
not
stop.
what I'm talking about.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, fine. Seems you haven't given up. Yeah, fine. Okay.
I mean, you literally, every single time we're dealing with evidence that's for this part of the case and is therefore in the last part of our court record,
I go
you go from the left to the right instead of the right back to the end.
Yeah.
And then
Like
you
this.
fat finger it. And please fucking save.
I have.
Yeah? Have
I
you?
have.
Okay.
I even made a second save.
Great. Because we're not doing so hot right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Left.
Yeah. Wait,
You don't need me to tell you where it is, right?
yeah, I do.
The newspaper article?
There it is.
The guy in the photo is Ron Delight.
Yeah. Yes. Good God. I keep thinking those are two separate things. That's why.
Okay.
I think I see it.
See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Guess it's a lot of mischief trying to be the center of attention.
What do you mean?
This newspaper clipping. There's a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that the mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket.
Hid it in a bucket.
Thank you.
Imagine. Sorry, I'm just imagining Ron getting,
Is it in a bucket?
getting naked and jumping in a bucket. Sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it, Socketwrench.
Oh, you get me kind of deals. You get why my brain is going like, but where is it? Yeah, I keep thinking that's a text
Yeah,
one.
no, exactly. Yeah, the fact that they've just, it's a newspaper without a pic, and then it's just a giant colour picture. Yeah, it's really dumb.
That sounds far too stupid to be true. Well, what I said, correct, Judge.
Stripping nude, then jumping into a bucket. I mean, we've all been there, but it's funny to imagine him doing it.
Correct. With a trick like that, he can fool a baby, let alone an ace detective.
Unrestrained summer fun.
God. And
Just when you least expect it, that mental image is gonna jump in your back of your mind.
bit nippy.
But prime real estate for ball tickling.
You leave this tickling nut out of this. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme.
That's why they're called test tickles.
It's... Oh, okay, cool.
What?
He also said something.
What though? Wasn't he supposed to be Master Pewter Mask? Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer. What a fraud. Trying to pass himself off as an ace detective.
It really should not autoplay like that.
Why you? How dare you expose me like that? The outfit's designed to be tearaway and run one move for a reason. I think he might leave the mask. I don't know. Do you think he leaves the...
No,
Depends whether or not his wife likes it. Oh no, but she doesn't know. Why? I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life.
I say the mask and the gloves stay on.
Always the gloves.
Yeah, but you know with these guys.
No, I do. I know exactly what it's like with these guys.
I don't like the idea. It doesn't mean...
Blech.
Yeah, I know, right? But those are the treasure handling gloves, you see.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I guess as long as we're not taking, like, nut prints, like we're taking fingerprints. Better leave the socks on as well, though, in case he leaves his footprint in soft bread.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nuts do contain valuable treasure, or so I'm told. I am a famous and proud ace detective and also mask. Oh, demask. Black wet socks, though, horrible to walk in. Yeah, maybe they're the same material as the gloves. Like, kind of that, like, pleathery substance that cosplay gloves are often made of.
You're not making it better.
Yeah, but like, so they keep the moisture out, but also they keep the moisture
Yeah,
in.
they keep the moisture in.
Yeah. Squashy. Why can't you understand that? Latex socks. Yeah. For an entirely different kind of bucket play. Woohoo! Oh, I hate this so much. Okay.
Who did this? Who made this bed? It is now.
Me. Yes, I did. I did this to myself. This changes nothing.
I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Why, you? How dare you even imply, could have said, with me a real full of fools, I say, none of you can command my genius, you're really just jealous, so go on, desecrate me, commemorate me, there is no one like the ace detective cannot handle, it's enough to make one laugh.
He sometimes has kind of Spanton vibes, doesn't he, in certain angles?
Kind of, yeah. I think it's the nose and the hair.
Yeah.
It's the pointy and the nose and...
The slight insanity.
Yeah. Slight. I'm really actually quite upset that I couldn't keep up with that. I tried so hard, chat. I knew you wouldn't like that. I knew it. The radio was less likely to explode than him, and yet somehow he kept it together more than I expected.
Don't worry, I don't think he's actually Spanton. That it is doing Spanton dirty.
It is a bit, but he has that kind of vibe. Also, in a way, like character design wise, there are similarities around the edges.
Yeah. It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme. That's not very big shot of you. I agree.
Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme. What?
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim.
What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling.
Allow me to say one thing.
I ain't coughing.
I will be the one to judge.
You're not the fucking judge. You don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite.
But what do you...
It is true that you have proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
Yeah, but what we haven't done is proven that he murdered.
Uh-huh. That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bull...
But... there is still one thing you have yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he was not at the warehouse does not mean he was at the murder scene.
Boat murdered!
Boat murdered!
Yeah! I wasn't aware of Boat Murdered, and then down the rabbit hole, that whole Boat Murdered video, and it was like literally like last week, wasn't it, that I just sat there and randomly said, oh boy, I genuinely wish I could see that Boat Murdered video again for the first time.
I almost put it on today. I almost put it on. Again.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Boat Murdered thing is a classic full stop, but the video, the down the rabbit hole video on it was just, chef kiss. Just the real documentaries, telling the real stories.
Therefore, if you cannot prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I do not see how a verdict can be delivered.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
No way! I mean, this is the same thing we do. We shouldn't be like, oh my god,
exactly.
you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. We also would be like, you can't pull it. Blah.
Yeah. Yeah, like, come on. Anyway. Order! Order in the court! Well, Mr. Wright? This is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that Acme was at Mr. Bollard's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
What I'm doing is I'm saving.
Sorry.
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer.
That night, Luke Acme was at KB Security and the defense. We can totally prove that. Actually, can we prove that?
Can we prove that?
Oh wait, no.
Okay, paint. Yeah, get the name right first. Can he prove he wasn't there?
Wait. The buzzer went off at
102. Yeah, but like that proves nothing.
No.
There are no fingerprints on it, which proves that somebody was probably wearing gloves.
Blunt trauma. Do we want to do?
I bet the sword probably does have the DNA on it, but I don't think we can.
Do we just want to bullshit we've just saved and just say we can prove it?
Okay, did we actually look at all the evidence we've got?
Well, okay, so we have attorney's badge, a Magatama.
I meant from the back forwards.
Okay, fine. Earn box.
I didn't mean that stuff,
Tags.
but yeah, sure.
Fine.
You're just being perverse now.
No! I'm just making sure we don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Sacred Urn. Ron's testimony. Second highest player. The buzzer record, which I do wonder if comes into place.
One's at 102.
Because, yeah. Kane's list.
Kane's list.
That was the artifacts.
Yeah, that's the artifacts.
CEO office buzzer, which didn't work potentially.
Yeah.
That's the newspaper clipping. I keep getting confused. Time of death. 1 a.m. Yeah, it's not really clear about when. Hold on.
Wait, Kane died at 1 a.m. I guess approximately. The buzzer
Yeah.
went off 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Presumably after what's-his-face got knocked out.
Yeah.
Ron's.
God, yeah.
Ron, even.
Yeah.
But also, I suspect something will come up. Yeah, it does sound like a fake choice for sure.
Yeah, used on October the 12th, the night of the crime. I mean, Ron did see him, but
Yeah,
not
Ron went
proper.
there. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, Ron was
Yeah.
there.
Exactly. Try saying
Try
no,
saying
you'll
no.
can't
Yeah,
prove it.
we've saved anyway, so.
Yeah. I can't prove it. Just as I thought. But if we hear more of Detective Atme's testimony.
Unfortunately, that is as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
What do you mean?
I will not allow for any more testimony. That is what I mean.
What?
Have you forgotten? Luke Atme is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it is time for this witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Mask de Mask.
No.
Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end, after all. I am the ace detective, and as well as Mask de Mask, my verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ass. Ace detectiveness.
Order! Order in the court! That's enough deliberation over this witness! I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is...
Don't give up now, Nick.
There's plenty of reasonable doubt.
Yeah. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and...
By then, it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy.
Should the defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts, and it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atme will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as the mask, which means...
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Cain Ballard is concerned.
No way.
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atme's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Cain Ballard's murderer.
Isn't that only the US? I think it might only be the US where it's called double jeopardy.
Yeah.
But we do have something the same here.
Yeah.
I just can't remember what it's...
I don't think it's,
what it's called.
Quite the same, though, is it?
You can't be charged twice for the same crime.
Oh. Now, there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atme, will go free. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. And are there any objections?
Obviously, yes. We
Is
object.
we gonna be a
but also-
bubbly? Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atme.
Yeah, we gotta be boobling.
Yeah.
I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child...
Oh, really?
That was-
Well, we're gonna assume this is Mia
yeah.
because...
I think it might be Francisca potentially.
Francisca.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do you
I
think?
don't know. Yeah.
Well, when you were a child, this was what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. Or is it...
How did you?
Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? I think it's Mia.
Yeah.
But okay. Thanks.
Sorry.
A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't used to her being so mean.
Well, no, I think she's tired.
That voice. No way. It is me. I'm being bubbly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't tell.
Long time no see, Phoenix.
I was already
Yeah.
wondering why we hadn't seen her yet.
Yeah. This is the true power of the Korean channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
Now, let's do this.
But the fact people can and can't see it is still
yeah,
so
no,
bizarre.
right? It's really strange. They don't seem to be that... It's Heidelin! I mean, Mia! Yeah.
But there's nothing more we can do, Mia! Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Not yet. The testimony's not over yet.
Sorry for being hopeful and hoping of Francesca or something. It's like... What do you mean?
Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Yes, that's true, but...
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you are forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end, after all. I am the ace detective, as well as Mask. Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ass.
That's what I said and I'll stand by it.
Yes, but...
Yeah, I also can't believe this was the right way to go. Free will is a construct.
Yeah, these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Goodall?
Nothing. Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look at... Let's hear it. Huh? It is true that the witness made some remarks. So, then, let us hear this last bit of cross-examination.
Okay, so how does Godot know Mia?
Because that was definitely
There was definitely a like, the fuck is this, the fuck is that, the fuck is what? The theory is the dead boyfriend not being dead at all has more ground than possible. Oh, it's a good point. I hadn't even really... Unless they were like besties or something.
Yeah, it's also possible.
Mr. Godot, what are you?
Very well then, Mr. Look at me. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
Oh my god, he did die by coffee, didn't he? That would be so awkward.
Oh my fucking god.
The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer.
I've forgotten about the coffee part.
Yeah, same. Coincidence? I agree not. Godot just thinking, did my dead girlfriend
just come back to prevent me from winning this case?
So please give us one last bit of testimony.
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief? And this is a beautiful place.
This is actually a
To
beautiful
stream.
place
To end the stream.
end the stream for this week. I agree.
I agree.
Yeah. Save him, save. Why else do the case like this, really? Yeah.
There, I've done 2 saves.
It's true, though. Like... But yeah, if we keep going, then it's gonna be ages and ages and ages.
Yeah. Because
So,
I bet there will be a lot to
I
this.
betcha.
And then a lot of epilogue.
Well, you say epilogue. I mean, I don't think
No,
this
but I
is-
meant epilogue to this case.
Oh, to this case. Yeah.
Not the actual game.
Yeah. I'm not even going to do the whole thing where we do a little preview and read the thing before we do the cross-examination. I'm leaving it.
No, I'm just straight up leaving this because we're also recapping
Exactly.
a thing you said earlier.
Yeah.
What a case.
What a case.
I was so confused about the sound because I forgot you two can control the game.
I am in charge of this P of C.
You are. You are. I don't even have a mouse to like
You do not.
torch you with. Speaking of, how's your mouse doing?
Yeah, it's a lot better since I shoved blue tack underneath the scroll wheel rubber cover bit.
Wow.
Squeak! Squeakity squeak! Squeak squeaker! Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
So, next week, Tuesday, we'll be back with more 2-point
2-point museum. Yeah.
art edition.
Yes.
And on Wednesday, we'll be playing more of this
More of
nonsense.
this, yeah. Gotta get your taskmaster on the job. Yes. Yeah. One of these days, I will actually work out how to properly pronounce taskmaster without with actually pronouncing the QUE part. Without having to say taskmaster. Maybe I should just say taskmaster.
Think so. Sorry, the dogs just woke up as they're making...
Happy noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Musky
seems
noises.
comfy, so that's good. But then, yeah, she's currently got the her weight is off her legs, and that's a good thing for her. Wonder if we'll get Deltarune info soon. Yeah, that's a good point.
I was so excited.
Because it's supposed to be this year sometime, isn't it? Or is it 2027?
I thought it was this year, right? Like late this year? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I wish I could remember. Like, this is the stupid thing. I recently, when I was actually scheduling our old VoDs on YouTube, which I know I keep mentioning this, it's literally because it's always relevant. I listened to the last Deltarune stream we did because I was listening to the music, and I was like, wow, the music is so pretty. And then of course it did they had like a little thing on the end of the screen where it said that like the next part was coming X. Was it summer this year? I swear we posted somewhere about it being in bug testing. Ooh, that's ringing a bell actually.
Yeah, apparently it's in bug testing.
That's so cool. I'm so excited.
Sometime in 2026, so we don't know when.
Okay. That's cool. There's no bugs, just a million bonus features. This is true. Needs more, and it always needs more annoying dog. Do you think we could get too much annoying dog? Because I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. And stock explosion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
And battery acid. Yes. Battery acid. More Queenie. I know, I love her. I love her so much.
I need more Queen.
We all need more Queen.
I felt like there wasn't enough Queen.
And Big Shot. Yeah.
I think we all feel that way about any of our faves.
I think so too, yeah. Potassium. More Spamton. Yes, for sure. More Spamton / Tenor.
Yes.
Together. Forever.
Yeah, I need the I love it.
I think Queen would love your banana bowl. You're right.
Oh my god, she would.
She would adore that. And answers about the Dark Knight. That's true. Do you think we're going to get answers about the Dark Knight?
I think we're ever going to find out what happened to Des. Well.
Do you think... I mean, given that this isn't the last part, is it?
No.
It's like the second to last part or
I think
something,
so,
I
yeah.
think. I don't actually know. Do we know how many parts in total we're expecting? £5 says Ralsai is the text for the prophecy. I'm not taking you up on that. You thought it was 7 or 8. Ooh.
Oh.
That's more than I thought, and I like it. Although that probably means that I might be dead by the
I know, right? I'm like, oh.
But
is this a Games of Thrones situation for us?
What?
Or whatever it is. Like, he hasn't written all the books yet.
Game of Thrones is finished.
Yeah, didn't me say Game of Thrones? Like, he has his books. He hasn't finished them.
Hasn't he?
No. No, he hasn't.
I care so little about Game of Thrones that I literally do not know.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious because basically...
the TV show is, the books ain't. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cool.
And he's just basically gone like, I don't think I actually fancy writing anymore at this point. I believe he's so fed up with people.
Well, yeah.
Constantly bullying him to like finish the book.
Can imagine. I wouldn't give a shit either.
Well.
They had to make up stuff for the seasons. See, this is why I'm glad that, for example, I know this is like a really random example to pull out of my hat, which is completely different. But say like with Dungeon Meshi, they waited until the series was finished before they started the animation.
Yeah, they didn't pull a Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. So like, they're not going to go weirdly off in one tangent because the whole story already exists. It's complete. They can just do it. And you are not going to get, hopefully, 2 diverging timelines.
Yeah.
It's like Gabe Newell with Half-Life. Man has a money machine. He doesn't need to make it. Yeah, quite. And at this point, if he did make Half-Life, like the next one, it wouldn't be as good as what everybody's been imagining it would be.
Yeah.
Like, it would literally be a bad thing to make it at this point.
Yeah.
Shows up everywhere you expect a religious book. School closet, computer lab, your house, church. Oop. Ah, Ralsai does. It's true. It's true. It's a very good point, actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hear you. I hear you, actually. No, okay. Okay. Yeah, fine. I won't take your bet because I think you're right.
Yeah.
See, I've not played any Half-Life.
I have actually never played any Half-Life. I know nothing but the very base references.
Again,
and even then,
yeah, everything I know via osmosis and Portal.
yes.
And I've seen people talk. I mean, I've watched videos of people talking about Half-Life.
Yeah.
But none of it sticks in. But so I'm familiar with like Alex being part of that bubble, but I'm not aware of it.
Yeah.
Like is he oddly knowledgeable about it, or is he just? Yeah. It's a good point. I guess he could be the prophecy. Or he could just be... Yeah, no, I like it though. Weirdly, it's a game that doesn't hold up much anymore because all the stuff that was groundbreaking is now standard. Ah, yeah. One of those guys.
At the same time, I would say, like, if you don't take it as a game that was the one that started it all, it's kind of fascinating though, isn't it? Like,
Well, yeah, but you have to remember that while you're playing stuff like that.
That
right?
is true, I suppose, yeah.
Like, if a game doesn't...
But like...
I mean, I was going to say, you've got games that kind of define genres and become the standard, like the actual standard for it. And then you've got games that kind of just were groundbreaking. And now if you don't remember that they were groundbreaking while you're playing them, they don't have an identity beyond the fact that they were groundbreaking. Kind of thing.
Yeah, the amount of physics puzzles.
Half-Life 2 does it. You gotta get up early, so you're gonna head out. Yeah, that's cool. We'll be going soon. So thank you for dropping by. Yeah. It was good to see you.
But yeah, I have that with like but what was that?
That big crack noise, that was my neck.
Oh my god. You and your cracky neck.
Yeah. I break.
Anyway, we should wrap up. And also head to bed.
Yes. And I was going to say, because just comparing games to, like, often films as well. You've got some films that had, like, groundbreaking special effects at the time that have aged worse than films that just had a style, an identity.
It is very true.
And they chose to go with an identity rather than just choosing to make everything look super real. So, like, I'm assuming, I'm wondering that, like, that kind of is the same in that circumstance. I can't think of any games that were groundbreaking and don't have a sense of style, but like, yeah, Sixth Sense, the twist is now a meme, but back then it was something else. Yeah, exactly. I guess, I mean, also, that's kind of how everything becomes a cliche, right? I mean, that's literally what cliches are. Oh, they're so often used, and now we look back and we think, oh, so-and-so film has, like, it's such a cliched film, but back then it was literally the first thing to do
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
I agree. Sadly, a lot of modern games do choose to have the identity of being crap. Isn't it awful? But yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, they want you playing the daily live service. Exactly. It's frustrating. And I say this as somebody who does enjoy MMOs. Although I only play the one.
Yeah, but MMOs I do find are like a creature by itself. Like, I get really annoyed when there are just games that could be a single player game, but are then forced into an online experience. Because live services. Yeah. And then,
which means that they are now less... Well, as soon as the server shut down, they are less than they should have been.
Yeah.
Like, they have that time bomb built in.
Yeah.
Ubisoft announced an AI-generative run of Far Cry, Ghost Recon, and Assassin's Creed. Oh, fuck off. That's probably why they're doing it, though. If they are close to being broke, they're probably trying to grab at anything they've got by using the least money possible. Jesus. Yeah, FOMO is dreadful. FOMO is shit. Especially when it's kind of added in. Like, it's not... There's FOMO when it comes to, say, like, oh, an original piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand that sometimes there can only be, like, one of something.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been handcrafted.
Mm-hmm.
But when something... It's like artificial scarcity all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I was at PvP in 14. Again, not something that I participate in, but seasons of stuff where you have to keep up with it. It's so irritating. Like, even the freaking mental health assistance app I use uses FOMO in their monthly challenges. And it's like, cool, this is designed to help people with, like, mental health issues be better at their lives, and you are still adding FOMO in, although the items that you miss out on do show up in the daily shop sometimes randomly.
They do.
So I will give them that, but it's still
also because then
close enough.
Yeah, because then they also go like, hey, did you know that if you like buy the plan now, you can unlock this item already?
Yeah,
and that is where I have a problem.
They scooch the goal item further and further towards the end of the month as well.
Yeah.
It's really, like, for example, with February, when it's a shorter month, they don't push it forward. Yeah. They basically have it, like, 2 days before the end of the month.
Yeah.
They don't, like, accommodate for the loss of days. They just shove it forwards. You've adopted the Buddhist approach. Have problem, don't care, no problem. Yeah. Honestly, that's the thing. I'm a lot more manana about stuff than I used to be.
Same. It's also, like, of course, because, like, I do like collecting Pokemon cards, but I get so tired of people who go like, oh, if I don't buy from scalpers, like, how am I supposed to get, like, product? You don't. You don't need it to survive, okay?
Yeah, quite.
It's like that, yeah.
If you like the picture on the card that much, print it out.
We get really high-res scans these days, too. We have it so available.
And then that's the thing. And if you want the card because you want to play it, well, that's a problem.
Yeah, but then you can buy the cheap copy. You don't need to have the fancy copy, because the Pokemon company is good like that with it.
You're right. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Like, the illustration rares have the same stats, right, as the cheap version. Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah,
and if you love the picture, just print out the fucking picture.
Yeah.
But if you want it for investment purposes, get wrecked.
Yeah, exactly.
Be gay. Do crime. Yeah! Screenshot NFTs and give them to people for free! I would do that if I knew people that I wanted to give ugly-ass pictures to. If I wanted to give somebody an ugly-ass picture, I would draw them an ugly-ass picture because I am an ugly-ass artist. Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah, or play card games on Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Hell, play tabletop stuff. Exactly. 40k is too bloody expensive.
Yeah, but that's why we have proxies.
Yes.
If you're not in, at least that's a thing we get now.
Yeah. I'm glad the carbuncles help you a lot during panic attacks. That is quite frankly one of the best uses for them that I can possibly imagine.
Also, sorry to be slightly off topic, did that one actually go through the washing machine?
Go through. Because honestly, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You saw it, I was kind of distracted. But
really failed that Leviathan knockback check, huh?
Because, yeah.
It survived unscathed. I'm amazed. If they ever do suffer any problems, you can ship them back to me and I'll fix them up for you. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I technically do offer a repair service.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't talk about it because, you know, the Carbulb and Valentine Carbulb went well with friend in the US. I'm so happy. I'm genuinely so happy. You have no idea how much it delights me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I make them. I sell them to people. I love to hear that people are enjoying them.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. The Leviathan trial, aka free shower for the wall, yeah. Socket's stinky warrior of light doesn't end up in the soup nearly as often as he needs to.
No, stupid lizard. A steady feet.
Yeah. The little plush babies. Yeah, my little plush babies.
Because he's a captain in another universe.
Yeah, it's true. It is because he's a pirate captain in another universe. He is gay adjacent, does crimes.
Yeah, it's queer adjacent, does crimes, yeah. Yeah, oh my god, I remember the photos.
Oh, yes. I love that.
That's so cute.
I always love it. Oof, oof, oof. It just makes me doki doki when people like my plushes and use my plushes and enjoy them and, like, you know, I just, I'm so happy. And I always love to see photos.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes, we should take our own plush baby out.
Yeah. See if she can.
For a walk, see if she can. So,
yes.
Thanks for coming to our stream.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, keep the cart in your heart. Always follow the Kobold motto. Live, laugh, loot, objection. And until next time, we hope you all be well. Good night.
Good night.